Hello, welcome back. Okay, I did the list that you were asking for, and I think we found a very good selection of decoration that will go with your entrance in your home. And I will be showing you the ones that you requested, and I will show you a little bit of the design that I'm aiming for in your home with our home design nest book. Okay, first of all, you were asking for plants, fake plants, since you were saying that all your natural plants die. Don't worry, I have the same problem. I don't know what happens. I water them, I put them in the sun, and I give them vitamins, plant vitamins, and they end up dying. I have no clue. Maybe they just don't like me and they wanna leave me. Okay, first of all, we're gonna start with the tiny ones. Gosh, I do love this one. Look at this planter. Isn't it the cutest thing? It looks so real, even the little pot. And it's the cutest. It kind of looks like an IKEA plant, but it's not. It's cheaper than an IKEA one. I found them in the dollar store, which is great, especially for decoration in a budget. So I think it will look good for the type of decoration that you're aiming for. And going along those line of colors, same tone of green and white base. We got this cute one. Just look at that. Isn't it beautiful? The base is made of ceramic. The same on the inside as the black soil kind of thing, which is foam, I believe. Also for decoration on the budget, as you were requesting, so I found this good pretty planter, same as this one, in the same 99 store. Can you believe it? I mean, they are perfect for what we are looking for. The leaves are kind of with a texture, kind of looks natural, which is great, don't you think? Come on, feel it. It's really, really nice. I love it. I especially love the texture since it looks pretty real. And we have this one. And we have another one for ceramics. This one can be put in the walls since it has a entrance here. This one is of a hard plastic, doesn't have a texture as in the other one. The same, the base, the soil is black, as you can see. Ceramic base. And I got 4 of this, different kinds of plants, so we can put it in the entrance. I think it will look good. What do you think? Yeah. Thought you would like them. I like them too. Then you were saying that you wanted to go with golds too for that area in specific. I'm gonna show you the ones that I brought. They have this beautiful sound clock, which is not sand, it's little tiny pebbles, gold pebbles, makes a really beautiful sound. Isn't it beautiful? It's clear glass. Actually, it's pretty sturdy. I don't think it will break if it is accidentally dropped. I think it looks beautiful. A good accent decoration for it. And in the lines of the colors and plants, have a pineapple. Isn't it adorable? Beautiful gold shade. But this one has a surprise. It's a candle. It smells so beautiful. It's in a scented candle. It's a tropical aroma. Even if you completely use it, just close it and you have an accent point decoration for your house. I love it. I think it looks pretty well if you put them together. Don't you think? And then, since it's the entrance table, we have something that you may like. It says hello in different languages. Hello, hola, aloha, hola. Beautiful wooden frame, crystal frame. The letters are embedded into two crystals. It has one on the front and one in the back with the different words. You can see it there, which I think is a very nice touch of it. I really love it. And that's of the accent points that you were requesting for your decoration. And then we have something that I brought you from one of my trips. This is from Teotihuacan. Actually, since it's black, I don't think it will combine with anything that we have here. But you can have it, put it away in some other place. It has the word Mexico on the back. It's made of obsidian, solid rock, volcanic rock, carved by the artists in Mexico. It has beautiful crystals embedded here, different colors, very, very beautiful. I think that you will appreciate and like. It has beautiful carving on the top too, right here, going to the sides, and in the back too it has the moon and the sun from the pyramids. And like this. It's my gift for you. I hope you like it. Okay, so let's talk about that design that you were looking for, okay? Let's see. Okay, so since we have already our decoration for the entrance, we're gonna look for something in the living room. Okay? Okay. This one I like a lot for you. You can see the accents there. The flowers is kind of like a fall theme with the flowers and the books. And the Buddha mask there, it screams fall and warmth. Pretty simple and very easy to accomplish, not expensive at all. You can actually find some of these items on thrift shops. I have gone to some and found great bargains on them. If you want to go a little bit more minimalistic, but instead it's the same kind of earth tones, we have this one right here. You can see it's more simple, it's more solid. There's not a lot in the coffee table, but it's still pretty. I think it looks good. And for the living room layouts, we have them here. We have the first one, which will be the U-shaped plant. We have the one that you are currently having. Let's see, it's the L-shaped plant, which is great for sectional furniture. It feels cozy and works when hosting many guests because it has a lot of space to see around. So it's a good idea if you host a lot of parties or you have a lot of visits, which is a good selection that you got there. And then we have the diagonal plant, which is great for square spaces because it takes away the edges. Okay, works well with a lot of guests too, and can seem off-key if the furniture doesn't have consistent shapes. This means that if maybe you have a rectangular sofa, a round love seat or such, it can work great in that layout. But the one that I'm actually wanting to work with you is the facing plan, which will be right this one. With the finish that you already have, the facing plan is great for conversation. It feels more intimate because you're facing your guests instead of having them on the sides. It can feel formal or cozy depending on the accents that you add. For this we can add some cushions that I think you have, but we can change some of the colors that will go well with the new decoration that we have here, and it will feel more cozy for what you're looking for. Okay, let's see if I can find it. This is the facing plan, actually. You can see the sofa and the two chairs right in front of them. That is the facing plan, which is great for conversations, feels more intimate, and I believe it's more cozy for long conversations. Now let's see the other plan. Okay, are you planning on adding a television here in your living room? You're still thinking about it? Yeah, because I saw in your email that you were thinking about it, but your husband is the one that wants that actually, isn't it? Okay, because I was seeing here in the plan that depending on the size of your TV, it will be depending the sofa that you may have to change. So we have for a 32-inch TV, it's 6 feet away from the TV. For 36 inches TV, you need 8 feet space between you, the sofa, and the TV. For a 42-inch TV, you have to have 10 feet from the sofa, and for a 50-inch TV, 12 feet from the sofa. Right here. So it depends on what kind of TV you want to have. You may want to measure the space that you have between your wall where you're gonna be placing that TV and your sofa to see what kind of TV you can have, because if you have a really big one and you have a small space, it will feel like too much, like you're in a movie theater almost. It can be overwhelming actually. Well, for in that wall in particular, if you don't want to have the TV there, you can put an artwork. It will look great actually. But for the space and the size of your living room, I would recommend something more minimalistic. Nothing too big, too bright in colors, or too shapy. So here we are. We have a perfect example of that. This artwork here, completely minimalistic. Very beautiful. Kind of like abstract art. Like this kind of shapes will be good for you for that wall, but nothing that covers the canvas completely, okay? You don't want it to feel too heavy. And we have another options will be a layout of different frames, but all in the same color type, such as this one. But I think it will look beautiful on that wall too. Maybe you can dedicate a room for the TV. You can ask it to your husband. Maybe he will want that. Okay. This is another beautiful example of that. I love doing this on walls. Isn't it beautiful? It feels minimalistic, and you can add all different kind of decorations, such as this one. It works perfectly on a layout like this. It can be a family album, so to say. And you don't need to be digging a lot of holes in your wall just for the stands. Okay, I'm trying to find the... Okay, here it is. Yeah. This is the kind of furniture that you have. The cubes that where you're going to put the items that I brought today. So the trick here is not to overwhelm the cubes. You want to put one thing on each cube, something that goes directly with the colors. You can see how it works here. Goes with the lights, white colors, really centering the minimalism, which I think it looks completely great. And this is another example right here. As you can see, it's not filled with book. It only has one or two with decoration here and there. It works perfectly. Here we have the arranging bases. We have the triangular, which when in doubt, arrange the objects from smaller to larger, which is the easiest way to decorate something if you don't know how to arrange the things that you have. So go with the safest, which is from smallest to the largest. Then we have the center ones, which will be the most common arrangement. And it looks clean and classic, and you should always put the largest object right in the center and the smaller ones on the side. Then we have, if you're not a person that it's bothered by asymmetric things, this arranger is most modern, featuring objects in different heights and spaces, which can be a little bit chaotic, but it can work. And then we have the symmetric, which will be putting the things on the same height, on the same weight. Okay, so we already talked about the one-on-one of the color. We did your color chart, so I don't think we should go with that anymore. You already have it clear. We already did your wall colors, which are perfect and look good with your decoration. But if you're thinking of changing something, especially in the sofa, we need to see what color it will look good with the walls. Okay, you were asking too for the dining room, right? Okay. For the kind of table that you have, which is the darker side. Okay, we can go with the classic, which will be on this set, which is warmer. And I think it's the setting that you're pointing there, same with your living room. But we're gonna see with the cushions that we are gonna get next week. This one is another beautiful one, also darker, with the fall theme. Pretty big bases there. They look beautiful, very elegant. And I think that will be it. So for our next visit, I'm gonna be bringing you those cushions that you were asking for, that we have seen here in our design book, that I think it will work good with your sofa. Please, if you're gonna change it, let me know. And it will look good with the decoration that you asked for, that we have here. And don't worry, I'm your personal shopper and designer. I will be choosing something really great for you. And what other thing about the TV? So let me know about it. If not, if you decide on not getting the TV, we can get a beautiful artwork for that wall that I believe it will look completely gorgeous. No, of course. So just email me your decision by the end of the week. You think you will have that decision? Yeah. And about the cushions, I will send you a couple of pictures to see if you like them. And I will be seeing you next week. Yeah? Oh, I almost forgot. Where is it? I'm gonna leave you a copy of this because you were asking for an organizing session for your closet. So I'm gonna leave you the book actually and the page, which will be this one. You have the appointment for the organization for, I think, next month. Yeah, our consultant, she's pretty busy. You know, Mary is really busy, but I was able to book it for you, so she will be here for you next month. Okay, very good. So it was my pleasure as always, and I will be seeing you next week. Okay, take care. Email me your decision, and I will see you later. Take care. Bye bye.